Hello everyone, good evening. Welcome back to Global Online. Myself Nihal. So today we are going to discuss the theories of Alderfer, McClelland and Elton Mayo on the management. Yesterday we have already completed the Maslow's theory, okay, and other theories in management. If you have not watched that video, please go in the description box. I have shared the link of the previous session. Watch that video as well, okay. So today's important session is for those students who are seriously preparing for upcoming NT-UGC NET 2025 December attempt from management paper to background. Okay. One more thing before starting the session, I would like to share with you all. If you are seriously preparing for the upcoming UGC NET examination, which is December attempt, and you are from the management and commerce background, so we have come up with the paper 2 complete course for UGC NET exam 2025 December, in which you will get complete video lectures. So your all 10 units of paper 2 will be completed. Proper guidance from the experts will be provided to you. Complete syllabus notes will be provided to you with mock tests. Okay, so those mock tests are prepared by the experts, so you will get more and more clear vision how examination, okay, asking the questions in the real examination, right? So you will feel like you're giving the real examination, right? So PYQs also will be provided with the right explanation, detailed explanation, so you will understand from which topic this question is coming and from which topic the multiple questions and multiple time they are asking in the examination, right? So you will basically understand the pattern of the exam. Then doubt clearing session will be there, okay, in which your all the doubts about the examination paper, questions, syllabus, everything will be clear. Marathon sessions will be taken for you, so you will practice more and more questions. You will be understanding from all the aspects, okay, so your overall concepts will be clear. So what you need to do, just go and WhatsApp on this number. You can do WhatsApp message or WhatsApp call and join this course, okay. So upcoming batch, which is starting from the next Monday, 21st of July. Clear? So grab this opportunity and start your preparation from today. Just give a message on this number. All right, so we'll start with the elder first, ERG theory first. This ERG is very important. E means existence, R means relatedness, and G means growth. Okay, like Maslow theory we have seen in the previous session, it is related to that, it is an extension to that, okay, or maybe we can say it is an advanced level of that, in a simple word, right? So what is ERG? First is existence needs. What is it? This is the most important thing, okay. This is the basic requirements, the material needs. Like even in the Maslow's theory we have seen the basic needs in the first two needs, right? If you have not seen that, please go and watch that video as well, so you will understand better. So in the Maslow's theory, like a Maslow theory, this ERG theory is also similar with that. The existence needs, that means the basic material requirements for survival, like food, salary, shelter, these are requirements. Clear? The health benefits, job safety, these are important points. Clear? For example, let's say if someone is struggling financially, or if someone is struggling with his health, okay, so these needs like food, salary, shelter and all things, these needs will become dominant at that time. Clear? So that is why these existence needs are very important in this theory. Secondly, we have relatedness, that means R from this ERG. Okay, we have completed E. Now R, relatedness, that means connecting with the people, connecting with your social socially you are connecting with the people. Clear? Your family, co-workers, if you are connected with them, That is the relatedness needs. Okay, see, friendship at work or good relation with your boss, okay, sense of being a part of your team, right? This reflects in your work. This will motivate you directly. Getting it? You may be earning well, but if you feel isolated or ignored at work, okay, you will not feel good. You will be demotivated at that time. So relatedness needs are important, but it should be very positive. Clear? Next is growth. Okay, that G from the theory. Clear? Growth needs. It is about the personal development, your personal creativity, self-fulfillment. These are the growth needs. Clear? Your growth is impacting in your personal motivation or your in your intrinsic values. Clear? For example, if an employee who wants to lead the project or he wants to start the business, right, his own business, so he will drive those things. Okay, he will bring those things by his own. Clear? By growth. Getting it? So basically the personal development is very important. If you are developing, you are achieving some of the rewards from your performance. Okay, your skills you have developed, and by using those skills you are being rewarded, so you will feel motivated. Understanding? So growth needs are very important, right? See, unlike Maslow's, Alderfer proposed that multiple needs can be pursued at once. In the Maslow's theory, what Maslow has said in his hierarchy, he said, okay, if you cannot fulfill your first level, you cannot move to the next level. He said that you should complete the first level first and then you can move to the next one. You cannot pass all the things at once. But unlike Maslow, Alderfer said that this is totally wrong. Okay, you can pursue everything or your needs at once, right? And if a higher level need is frustrated, individuals may regress or lower level needs. This is known as frustration regression principle. Getting it? So what Alderfer is saying, Alderfer is suggesting that you can pursue all the needs at once or at one time. Okay, but it should be higher level needs. Okay, if a higher level need is frustrated, it is not likely, right? So it may go into the down, or we can say regress, the lower level needs. Clear? And this is known as the frustration regression principle. So we will move down. That is the Alderfer is saying. Clear? Next is McClelland's theory of needs, David McClelland 1961. But before that, I hope you have understood the Alderfer's theory. If not, if you have any doubt about that theory, please put a message in a comment box. I'll explain you in the next session, okay? So what McClelland is expressing by his theory, he suggested that there are needs, there are three key learned motivation that drive human behavior. Okay, basically there are three types of needs, okay, that can drive the human behavior. First is need for achievement, second is need for power, and third is need for affiliation. Okay, need for achievement, that means the people who are more engaged in challenging the goals daily. They are setting the targets, weekly, monthly, they are setting the targets to fulfill. Okay, they are preferring moderate risk. Okay, they are preferring the tasks which are moderate in a level. They are not accepting that much of hard and that much of easy task to complete. They are just preferring the moderate level of task, right? They are the people who like the measurable outcomes, the frequent feedback to measure themselves, how much the growth they have, what we can say, they achieved. Clear? They take responsibility, the personal responsibility for the result. Whatever the result is, they take responsibility of that. Okay, these are the people. That kind of needs is important. Okay, need for power, desire to influence, control, or have an impact on others. Clear? This is the person where they desire to build strong relationship. Okay, and they wants to be accepted by others as well. They are seeking more harmonious relationship. Okay, where they can they prefer respect. Clear? They prefer cooperative work environment as well. They mostly those are the peoples who are high in the need for power. Okay, they oh sorry, this is need for affiliation. Okay, okay. In the need for power, sorry for that, I was talking about the need for affiliation. Okay, this is not the need for power. In the need for power, what happens, the people who are higher in the need for power, they want to influence in a particular situation with others. Okay, they want to control others. Clear? There are two types of power: personalized and socialized. Clear? Personalized and socialized. Personalized, that means dominating others for the personal gain. Getting it? They are dominating to other people. Why? Because they are satisfied with that. Okay, they are feeling that they are gaining something. They are having their personal growth with that domination. That is the personal power. And the socialized power, that means the leader one, who are leading the crowd. Getting it? Leading and guiding others for the benefit of the group. That kind of socialized power is there. Okay, the good leader generally possess a high socialized power. Okay, they inspire others and take charge of it. Right? So this kind of need for power is important. Getting it? Then we have need for affiliation that I was talking about. In this, the people will seeking more harmonious relationship with the other people. Okay, they desire for friendly, closer interpersonal relationship, social acceptance. Getting it? They prefer cooperative work environment. They avoid conflict mostly. They don't want to fight with the other persons. They want more harmonious relationship, the good relationship, the positive relationship. Clear? So McClelland believed that these needs are acquired through life experience and vary from person to person. Obviously, correct. It is not similar to all people. Okay, influencing their work behavior and leadership style. Okay, depending on that. For example, such individuals are naturally like a HR. Okay, some of the like a social workers, some of the like a customer support uh, people. Okay, naturally they are having those kind of active we can say the art in that. Okay, so this is the McClelland's theory. Next one is about Elton Mayo's human relationship theory, which is called Hawthorne Studies. Okay, see, Elton Mayo's Hawthorne Studies were a series of experiments conducted at Western Electric Hawthorne plant. Okay, in the 1920s and to 1930s. Okay, the goal was to understand how changes in physical condition like lighting affected workers' productivity. Getting it? If there are physical changes, if there is a change in physical condition, there will be change in workers' productivity as well. Okay. Surprisingly, productivity improved not due to physical changes, but because workers felt observed and valued. Understanding. But what happened in that condition on in that theory or the experiment? Okay, they were researching or overviewing about the relationship between the physical changes, right, and the workers productivity, how the changes in physical condition will affect the workers productivity. But what happened actually, surprisingly, that does not happen. What happened? Productivity improved not because of physical changes, but because of workers felt that they are getting observed, they are getting valued. Clear? So what happened here? Whatever the problem the workers are having, they are putting their problems or doubts in front of their superiors, and those superiors are listening to them. They are accepting their problems. Okay, they are improving the facilities. So workers are feeling that they are being observed. they are being listened, okay, they are being heard actually, clear, they are being valued, so they got motivated and their productivity also improved, clear. A phenomenon known as Hawthorne effect, okay, this is called Hawthorne effect. Mayo conducted that social factors, attention, and group dynamics significantly influence employee motivation and performance. So this is how this thing is happened. Understood? Okay, let's begin now. According to McClelland, which of the following is not one of the three major needs identified in his theory? Okay, so before that, you need to understand what is McClelland theory, right? So try to answer this question. I'll explain what is it. Okay, options are need for achievement, need for power, need for affiliation, and need for security. Okay, so right answer is option D, need for security. See, David McClelland, see here, okay, he proposed that motivation is primarily driven by three needs. So the motivation that the student get or everyone get, it is a primary driven by three needs. Which are those? First is need for achievement, second is need for power, need for affiliation. Okay, what is need for achievement? It is a desire to excel and succeed. Need for power, that means desire to influence or control others, that will be the power. So if you have a power, you will influence other people, you will control other people's, right, their behavior, right, their perspective, clear. Need for affiliation, desire to build friendly and close relationship, that is very important, right. And need for security is not part of McClelland's theory. It is more closely associated with Maslow's safety needs. Okay, this is the different theory, clear. So once you join the course, we will understand all in a detail. The theory sessions will be started from the Monday, so we will clear that, right. According to Maslow, which of the following needs must be satisfied first? Esteem needs, safety needs, self-actualization needs, or psychological needs? Which one? That is psychological needs. Clear? See, Maslow hierarchy begins with the psychological needs first. Okay, like food, water, sleep, and shelter. These are the important factors, right? So these are the most basic survival needs according to the theory. Higher level needs cannot be pursued until these foundational needs are met. So any kind of, okay, whether it is luxury, whether it is any kind of thing which is more higher, okay, in terms of what needs, right, but before that those basic survival needs should be completed, and then only you can move to the other things or other needs, because these survival needs are called foundational needs, the primary needs. Okay, if you complete those needs, then you are able to complete other needs, clear. That is Maslow is saying. According to the Maslow, if lower level needs are not fulfilled, then A. Higher needs can be permanently developed. B. Higher needs can be ignored. C. Higher needs become more motivating. Or D. Higher needs cannot be effectively pursued. Okay. So which one will be the correct answer from this? You need to give your answer in a comment box. Alright. So right answer is option D. Clear? C. Maslow's stated that unless lower needs like psychological or safety needs are reasonably satisfied, individuals cannot focus on higher level needs. Okay, like similar thing we have discussed in the previous question as well. Okay, until you fulfill the fundamental needs, you cannot move to the other needs. Clear? So that is very important. You should first focus on the lower needs. Maslow's theory is based on which type of motivation? Negative motivation, social motivation, hierarchical motivation, or economical motivation? Obviously, hierarchical motivation. Okay, we are studying this thing since uh, 10 or 12 minutes, right? Maslow's theory is model of hierarchical motivation, meaning human needs follow a specific sequence from basic to advanced, and one level must be fulfilled before progressing, right? In a short or in a two lines only, it is explained about the Maslow's theory, right? The Maslow's theory is explaining about the hierarchy of motivation, how you should fulfill the first basic needs and then you should move to the next thing. That the Maslow's theory is explaining. Okay, and it is saying that you cannot fulfill your extraordinary or extra needs until you complete your basic needs. Clear? So that is hierarchical motivation or hierarchical what we can say needs from the Maslow's theory. Clear? Okay, what was the primary conclusion drawn from the Hawthorne studies conducted by Elton Mayo? A. Higher wages alone increase productivity. B. Physical conditions are most important factor. C. Social and psychological factors influence productivity. And D. Strict supervision leads to higher efficiency. So the right answer of this question is option C. The social and psychological factors influence productivity. Okay, I'll explain it. See, the Hawthorne study revealed that workers are motivated not just by money or working conditions, but also by psychological and social factors as well. Clear? You must be understanding this statement. Hawthorne studies is saying that some of the times or majority of times employees or the workers will not be satisfied by working conditions on money only. They can be satisfied by psychological or social factors as well. Okay, when employees feel valued, heard, and included in decisions, their productivity improves. Definitely it will give them more confidence to speak, more confident to work. Okay, they will be satisfying doing the work. Getting it? When they feel they are respected, okay, they are valued, they are heard, whatever they are saying, the ideas they are giving, that those ideas will be heard by other senior officers and all. Okay, that time they will feel more satisfied, their productivity will also improve. Clear? So Elton Mayo emphasized the role of human relationship at the workplace, right? So Elton Mayo, okay, explained about the human relationship at workplace, how human relationships are important at workplace, right? Group dynamics and sense of belonging were found to be key contributors to the performance. This gave rise to the human relations movement in the management. So this is work of HR. HR will do this kind of initiatives or this kind of things in a company. So people get motivated not only by the money and working conditions but also by the psychological and social factors as well. Clear? That is the study is talking about. Next question is about Alderfer's theory. Okay, what does ERG in Alderfer's theory stands for? Effort, result, and growth. Existent relatedness and growth, energy, reward and goals, or earning respect gains. What does it mean about the ERG? Okay, so ERG is existence, relatedness, and growth. Okay, this Alderfer's theory condensed Maslow's 5 levels of needs into 3 core categories. One is existence. Okay, one is existence. Basic material needs like a food, water, salary, that is the existence. Relatedness, social and relationship needs. Okay, and growth, self-development and personal growth. Clear? So these are the ERG of Alderfer's theory. See, It refined Maslow's model of workplace relevance. Unlike Maslow, Alderfer allowed that these needs can exist simultaneously and in any order. Right? This basically it is quite similar with the Maslow's theory of needs, but it is a refined version of that. Okay, that the Alderfer's theory is about. Clear? So remember that ERG means existent, relatedness, and growth. Next question. How is Alderfer's ERG theory different from Maslow's hierarchy of needs? A. Alderfer's theory has more levels. B. Alderfer's needs must be fulfilled in a fixed order. C. Alderfer allows multiple needs to be active at once. Or D. Alderfer ignores social needs. Okay, so how it is different? Alderfer allows multiple needs to be active at once. Okay, see, unlike a Masco, who proposed a strict hierarchy where one need must be fulfilled before moving to the next, right? That we have seen in the previous session as well, that, like how Maslow is said about the one thing you should first fulfill and then you need to move to the next one, right? Then only you will be more productive in time. But Alderfer is saying, Alderfer allowed all in once, right? That is the flexibility that he said. Multiple needs can be active at the same time. He has given an example as well. A person can seek both salary, that means existence, and career growth, that is the growth, that means existence and growth. These are the needs, okay, and they are satisfying at a one time, at a once, okay, simultaneously. This makes ERG theory more practical and adaptable to individual differences. It reflects real life behavior in workplace motivation more accurately. Okay, this is more refined version of Maslow. Next, which of the following needs in ERG theory corresponds to Maslow's esteem and self-actualization needs? Okay, existence, relatedness, growth, or safety. Okay, I'm expecting that everyone will give the answer of this question, okay, in the comment box. Okay, I'll give you some time for that. All right. So the right answer is option C, the growth. In ERG theory, growth needs align with the upper layers of Maslow's pyramid or hierarchy. Okay, esteem and self-actualization. The Maslow's pyramid is esteem and self-actualization. That ERG theory needs to be aligned with that. Okay, they include personal development, creativity, and achieving full potential. Okay, still we have not come to the point. Now you should focus here. Employees seek challenging work, opportunities to learn, and sense of accomplishment here. Okay, so basically, kind of a person is seeking for more motivation. Okay, something new challenging to them, something new opportunities to do work, right? Alderfer believed growth needs continue to emerge even after others are met. That means you have completed one thing, but still you want something new. Still you want to challenge something. Still you want to achieve something that will motivate you better. Getting it? That the Alderfer is trying to say. Growth arrives long-term motivation and engagement. So how you will engage in your work? How you will be continuously motivated to do work? Okay, when you feel some of the challenging things, when you complete some of the challenging work, okay, the new opportunities to learn, then only you will be understanding the new things, you will be experiencing new things, you will be learning new things. Clear? So that is the thing, the growth. Okay, self-actualization needs or esteem for Maslow's theory is aligned with the growth. Clear?